What's up, y'all? Welcome to the What More Can I Say podcast episode. What number we on, Ryder? 147. Welcome to it. 147 of these. I'm your host, Kapone, and let me go ahead and introduce you to the other members of the pod. She is the first lady of the pod, the only lady of the pod. She is fluffy and fine. It is KeKe.
Woo woo!
Yeah!
Woo woo! Woo woo!
Hey! Hey, friends.
Sad.
What's up, guys?
What's happening?
How y'all feeling?
We good.
Good.
All
Feeling
right.
black as ever.
Black as hell.
That's what I'm feeling.
Oh, you are?
Blackity black.
Okay. Not too
Black.
much. Not too much.
I'm not taking the bait. Mm-hmm.
He's the funny man of the pod, the little bro man, my guy, Zach Boog. What's up?
Woo-woo! Hey! Woo-woo! Woo-woo! I forget, Zach.
Woo-woo!
Woo-woo!
Got to raise the room.
You're like, this is kind of fun now that I'm doing it.
She like it now.
I forgot. My bad, Zach. My bad.
Man, how y'all doing on this mighty day?
I'm doing so good.
It's a great day, ain't it?
It's
I'm
a
feeling
great
black.
day.
Okay. Why? Okay,
I mean,
brother.
he keeps saying
Why?
that. Like, I do have some news.
Okay.
Because I got a lot of slander about our last episode.
People
and
love me, man.
the allegations that I made against Tone.
My
Yeah.
mama went at her.
I would only like to apologize to Mama Kapone. That's the only
Mama
person.
Kapone.
That's the only person I want to apologize to. The rest of y'all, I don't give a damn about. But Mama Kapone, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna keep playing. So with that being said, our good friends at 23andMe have sent me a package.
Oh, let me see.
I got one for you.
Whoa.
I got one for you.
Oh.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
This is hilarious.
And one for me. So we're gonna finally figure out just how Black Tone really is, okay? Because I know what I know, and I know what the Holy Spirit revealed to me. But you know,
Bring God into it.
we are going to find out officially what you are truly made up of. So shout out to 23andMe.
They really sent us.
They really sent us these
Yes.
facts. They said, like, Curtis, that's his name, Curtis. He
Shout out to
emailed me.
Curtis.
He said,
Shout out, Curtis.
I saw what you said about Tone. He said it's only one way to truly figure it out. So Curtis and the crew gonna help us get it together, and we're gonna take these 23andMe tests. Okay.
All right, let's do some guests.
Yes.
Let's do some
Okay.
guests
All right.
on. These are just before we take the test. We just gonna do some predictions.
Well,
Okay,
Are we doing our own
we're
prediction?
doing our own predict. Well, we're gonna predict each other's.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
hold on. So who should I start with?
Start with him.
Damn.
Okay, Tone. Let me see.
And be honest, Zach.
Let me be honest with
Yes.
you. Okay. I see. What DJ Khaled from?
Where is DJ Khaled from? He from the
He's
Mediterranean.
He's an Arabic.
Okay.
Oh, he
I
Arabic.
Arabic
Okay.
I
country.
see some Khaled. I see some. I don't know that Tone light skin.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
That's crazy.
Yes.
No, you a different type of light skin. You the light skin. You stay the same color in the sun.
No, I
I've
don't.
never
I
seen-
do get
I've
darker.
He don't get darker.
I do
never
get
He
darker.
don't get darker.
Yes, I do.
I've never seen Tone with a tan.
Never.
Now we done been in LA together.
Yep.
That man go to
Atlanta
Miami.
Heat.
We've
Yeah,
been inside all that time.
He
you
don't
heathen.
get darker.
Nope. Even when he take
He
his
go-
little pool picture, because you
Yes.
know wherever Tone go, he in his hotel got a nice pool. He gonna put his Bulls jersey on and he gonna go sit by the pool because he wanna let everybody and wherever he at know that he from Chicago. So he gonna put that Bulls jersey on, his little man bag, and he gonna go sit by the pool with them sunglasses on.
Hello.
I have never seen this man get a tan.
No,
Never.
I gotta change my uniform up. You done out of a uniform.
You do wear that Bulls jersey.
I got several. I got about 5 Bulls jerseys.
I believe you. But I know you're wearing that because you want people to know he's from Chicago. So
And
if they
he by the
even looked
pool.
at him and they was like, is that common? Oh, they got to look, squint
Yep.
their eye. He wants y'all to be like, that's Tone. That's the man from Chicago.
Yeah,
So
that's
he
it.
wear the jersey. Yeah.
He does tan. The only place he does tan on the top of his head.
I ain't never been up there. How you see that? I know
He
you
does
can't
because he
see.
says it all the time on social. He'll be
Oh.
like, let me get this head, and then he'll take his hat off.
Oh,
And he'll
okay.
allow his head
I
to
get
get
a tan,
tan.
like,
But
I
the
get
rest of him stays the same color.
Yeah, I've never seen a tan.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
So
All
what
right,
kind of
I'm
people
gonna go
don't
next.
tan? Okay.
I'm going next on KeKe.
Okay, what'd you see?
KeKe white.
You think so?
You think she Caucasian?
White.
Let me find out. Don't threaten me with a good time. If I got a white somebody out there, please come get me. I know our grandma left us some money. So please.
Our grandma.
So please.
Credit score gonna go through the roof.
Baby.
KeKe definitely got some Indian in her family. She got some
Yes.
Native American.
You think so?
Yep.
Yeah, my daddy's Native American. Mm-hmm.
And she got some
Okay.
Native American in there. I'm just going white, black, and Native American. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. You're not going to acknowledge my Korean side.
I thought about that after watching that clip. I don't know about the Korean side. I don't know. Because I can't tell. That's how, you know how girls like to put that.
Oh, you think-
that
that
little line right
little line.
here.
Okay.
That little line right
Okay.
here. Right
It's
there.
a little
Okay.
slang.
Well, we're going to see.
We're going to see. We're going to see.
Yes.
KeKe, you going to do Zach?
Well, we know. We know what Zach is from Zimbabwe. That is what that means. These
Why
little
mine
people,
gotta be?
They bobsled. Is that the movie?
So y'all don't think I got no? You think I'm a Jamaican bobsledder? So y'all don't think I got no Indian in me?
No.
You think I got any European in me?
No.
Nothing other than Africa.
No, you are 100% African.
Yes.
You are from a bunch of countries in Africa,
In
probably.
Gary, Indiana.
And Gary.
How Gary gonna come up in my 20?
If Gary comes up in the 23
Because let me tell you something about the GI, baby. I learned messing with them. They don't play either, okay?
Oh, no.
They was mad at me because I said something about Gary, Indiana. So I believe that they going to show up on that test.
Oh yeah, they don't show
It's going
up.
to show up on that test. The way y'all rep that little town,
That is so
they
funny.
going to show
We
up.
love it.
Yes.
Man, so this is going to be fun. Thanks again to Curtis. This is going to be fun.
I can't
We're going
wait.
to take the test actually right after the pod so we can all get ready to mail these off and we'll get them back. And then the results, that's going to be hilarious.
Yes.
See what your 23 pairs of chromosomes say about you.
Yes. And nobody
Wow.
will read their results until we come back here. So you
No,
can't
no,
even
we
open
gonna
them
do it
at the
live on
house.
the pod.
Yeah, you
Live
got
on the
it.
pod. We
Live
will
on
not
the pod.
open it up. It will be live on the pod.
Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead and jump to it. It's a lot to get into. First of all, you've been putting your diary of Wendy's situation, her documentary, KeKe. I mean, yeah, I just see you on there looking sad. I'm like, what the hell is KeKe got
Yes.
going on?
You think it's a game, and it's not, Tom.
I know it's not a game. I know you. I watched a piece of it, and whoever did this was ridiculous.
Okay.
This is the worst documentary ever for
really
anybody, bro. If I ever if I'm out of it, bro,
Yeah.
just show pictures and stills of me.
Yeah.
Don't,
yeah.
like Tone's a good guy. Show me in my happy place. Don't show me now, bro.
Yeah. You right.
Like I mean, what do you? How you feel?
Yeah, that is.
I'm toe up. When I tell y'all I'm toe up about Wendy, I'm really toe up about Wendy.
Yeah.
Y'all see, it's not really a game. Like she's on the wall in my house. She on my shirt today, and this is not a new shirt. This is what I wear all the time, Zach.
Yeah.
You can attest.
Yeah.
I'm tore up about it. I hate to see it, but it's so many things that all of us can truly learn from this experience, right? Because what we're watching is an alcoholic deal with a series of tragic events back to back. And she's definitely an addict, okay? But what makes that even worse is the tragic events that happen. Your husband goes out and have a baby. That's horrible. That's heartbreaking, right? Because of that, it causes you lose your show. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not able to perform at the best of your ability. You lose your show, your mother dies. This is all within the same span. And you're an addict, okay? And so it's sad to see it. It reminds all of us that it can happen to any one of us. None of us are bigger or better than addiction. It can happen to anybody. But it sucks that she didn't have anybody else in her corner besides her husband who was there to protect her. So from what I'm learning is no matter how big you get, no matter how successful you are, never isolate people who truly love you from the situation, because that's what it looks like it's happened. Everybody else has been isolated. So when Kevin is gone, the whole house crumbles because you're not strong enough to carry yourself, and nobody else is strong enough to call you out on your mess. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that work for you are never going to send you to rehab.
Mm-hmm.
They just going to keep working and getting their check.
Yeah.
So it's just, it's horrible to see. I hate to see it, and I just pray for Wendy. I don't even know if it's anything to come back from at this point or if it's any way to go back. It looks like the damage has been done, and really they could just kind of give her a good quality of life from this point on.
Yep, and I think that, like, this shows when having money having a detriment on you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes having money isn't a good thing.
Right.
In her case, her having money was actually all the demise, it seemed like. People stopped caring, in my opinion, people stopped caring about Wendy Williams and started caring about the bread. Okay?
Absolutely.
So
Never gonna get me to admit to having money being a problem. I can't.
well,
I
let me
can't
tell
see
you.
it.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Let me
Who I am.
explain, brother. I understand that, but
No.
when you out your mind, people not seeing Tone Kapone no more, and they sitting there looking at a person with just a lot of money, and you're not in your right mind, and they taking advantage of you, and literally freezing accounts, spending tons of money, not trying to throw you back out there before you ready, all because of the dollar and the money that you generate. It's almost better to not have anything, because the people who love you could come to the forefront and take care of you. The people who love her got to deal with the people who are greedy. And some of the people who love her are stealing from her.
Yeah.
So it's just the money created that. That none of that would exist if it wasn't because of the money. You know, you got to have good people around you. This brought me a different perspective, because I used to have that perspective, Tone, as far as like, man, as long as you got some bread, you'll be good. You can get somebody to take care of you when you sick. Shit, if you in the wrong state of mind and you got money, people gonna be around your ass.
They robbing
and
you.
they robbing her. In that documentary, it looked like people was robbing her blind.
They were robbing
Now,
her.
I'll tell you this. And maybe this guy teach him before all of the money come. First, I'm gonna say, this is what happens when you don't go to church. This is what happens because we all have. I'm gonna throw it in there.
Pastor Kapone.
Because I'm gonna tell you, life happens. And what does life happen? Life don't happen one time. It doesn't happen like one bad thing happens and then another. It usually happens like that. Bang, 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 bang. And a lot of times, the only thing that you could do is pray. The only thing that you could do is go to church. I had it happen to me. I had all type of stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Put me on my ass. And I was like, the only thing that really, when I look at how life changes, when I started going to church. So that's my thing. And I'm not trying to be overly spiritual on the pod. I'm just saying that.
ahead,
Secondly, is that I'm saying you gotta pick people. You gotta be aware of what you got around you. When I had that Ponzi scheme happen to me, I realized, I said, you know what? I'm trusting. And it was because sometimes, you know, we can isolate ourselves and become like, hey, radio, my family, and then you don't really necessarily got real friends around you. And you kind of just, you kind of looking for that sometimes. And I think when I got caught in that situation, I was looking for friends. When, you know, real friends will just show up and
Right.
you can feel it. You can feel it in your soul. You know, ain't nothing kind of funny about it. So in my mind, it makes me think when I look at Wendy Williams, it's the thing, hey, you got to make sure, especially as you elevate, whether it's entertainment, whatever you're doing in your life, you got to make sure you pick the right people that's going to be around you.
Yeah.
I mean, and I get what you're saying, but the money, I mean,
it looked like, to me, Wendy didn't have anybody to support her because her whole support was Kevin.
Right.
Her whole support, her whole life, her whole family, that whole person that was supposed to have her back and be her eyes when she can't see was Kevin. And when he was gone, it was like it was no protection over her whatsoever. I'm not saying everything he did was right. I don't know their situation. But what I'm saying is you saw that without him, there was a layer of protection that he provided her, even with his infidelity, even with his everything, the other things that he was doing wrong. He still, like, they were saying that he was the one that was getting her up for work. Hey, man, stop drinking. You crazy. You ain't doing that. That might be the only person that she was even respecting. You know what I'm saying? When he was gone, all hell broke loose. Couldn't nobody tell her nothing.
But I do want to shout out her nephew, Travis Finney. He was the only person in the documentary that I felt was honest. The only person who was honest.
Not even her son?
No. I mean, he's her son. You know what I'm saying? I don't hold him accountable for anything. I saw people in my comments saying, you know, well, he's an adult and he mismanaged her money. He's a child. And until you have ever been a child of an addict, you don't know what that boy went through. So just because he got money, just because he looks privileged, you don't know what that experience is like. It's one thing to have an addict father. I've been there. But to have an addict mother, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. So you don't know what he went through. But I do commend her nephew, who was very honest throughout the documentary. He said when he lived with her, Wendy would go do the show, come home from the show, go in her bedroom and drink liquor from the time she got home until she went to sleep. He didn't see her till the next morning. She wouldn't even come out the room. So on top of, you know, all the tragic events, she's clearly been living a life of addiction. And in her addiction, and even Kevin, he ain't no superhero, but what he was doing was making sure that check was cashing so he could take care of his other family. So that's what he was really doing. But she was still at home drinking in a dark room. You know what I'm saying? But he was making sure she was functioning enough to go make that money for him. You know what I'm saying? So that's really just all it is. But I appreciate her nephew giving us that insight of what was really happening. And Wendy she's been an addict her entire life, and she never fully had the real support. In my opinion.
You remember when we didn't know what, you know what I'm saying? I want to go back to a time when our heroes got hooked on stuff and they became addicts and we didn't know about it.
We eventually found out about it.
But there ain't no documentary on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can watch their movie and see them snort a little powder, but you didn't know the extent to how far it went. You know what I'm saying?
Until after they died, it's gonna come out.
Stuff will come out. You know,
but I'm glad it's out because what it's doing is just like a learning lesson for all of us.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? To know that it's a darker side to this thing. It's people you see every day on the news, on TV, on the radio, and they be battling stuff you would never imagine. So,
that's true. That is true. That is true. Like that. Now, I do say a lot of people wish to be famous because the money part. People will take fame over money. You can sell people fame, notoriety easily, way more than you can sell them a check. Most people. You don't know what it's like not to be able to go anywhere. You don't know what it's like to always be looking at people like, are you just really with me for this? And I got friends that are pretty famous, and they, you know, and they still, you can see how they vet people out. How they're not all the way in any situation. They kind of like always. Like, even the guys that come and they're around at the shot, they film the shot, they come in, they do the shot, I'm cool with a lot of them. You can still see how they kind of off-putting, they don't know, and then they'll warm up. Right. That's got to be a different type of situation. All right, speaking of a different type of situation, Diddy, damn!
Man.
More allegations are coming out. Which one of y'all are into this? What are you doing? What are you doing, Zach?
Diddy, the Harlem Shake.
The Harlem Shake.
Every time you say Diddy, all I heard was dun-dun-dun.
Isn't that crazy?
The I, the D,
the D, the Y,
the D, the D is Diddy.
Hey, okay, we can't do that. We can't do that. Are you not gonna be able to celebrate Diddy? Like, this is the craziest. This man has been selling us alcohol. This man has been selling us music. This man is so. And even in my episode of The Parkers, I was wearing Sean John velours, baby. That was crazy. I wanted them to come back.
How crazy they
were. What a time.
I'm gonna tell you.
If they come back,
what?
I'm getting up.
What?
They're never coming back.
Okay, maybe not Sean John, but somebody else.
If
Sorry
somebody
to tell
else
y'all.
come out with some fresh velour suits, oversized, I'm rocking.
I don't know if I want them oversized. I think I want them like. I want them like paid in full. Like, I want them to fit.
If it's too tight, bro, you gonna look like you got on leggings.
Nah, I want them tight.
I want them. You gonna look like you got one of them Fashion Nova outfits on.
Hey. Shout out to Fashion Nova.
I don't need mine a little oversized. I wanted that oversized look. Yeah.
Shout out to Fashion Nova.
I'm talking about paid in full gangster velour. I'm talking about.
I promise you get it too tight, it's gonna look like you got pink on your ass.
Oh, that's
when they had a little.
that's nasty work.
Like one of them outfits.
Nasty work. But yeah, those come back. I need those to come back.
Y'all should bring them back. Just start wearing them.
Stop.
Y'all could do it.
No, we're not big enough yet, KeKe.
Oh, okay.
We still got some work to do. Right. But who knows about the Diddy allegations? Sound like you've been talking to the lady.
You know I talked to the lady. Me and the lady was up early this morning.
What's she saying?
Deep diving into this new case. This new case is crazy. This new case, Cassie, what's his name? Lil Rod, he pulled up and said, hold my purse, sis, because
Lil Rod is a
he's shaking the
nasty
table.
name.
He came up. He want Stevie J indicted. He want the Tristan or Christian Combs, whichever son, the light skinned son, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
He want him. He is coming after everybody. Okay, so this case is crazy. It's almost like a RICO. That's what they're saying on TikTok. It's like a RICO. And he's saying, Diddy, he like Cat Williams tried to tell y'all, when Diddy want a party, you got to tell him no. But clearly, they weren't telling him no. They tried to throw Usher in it. Okay?
Yeah.
Usher, like it's just
Meek
a lot
Mill.
of Meek Mill, right? It's a lot of names being thrown into this case, which means it's going to be a lot of investigation done. Everybody's going to be getting looked at and what they got going on. Allegedly, this man is saying that Diddy sexually assaulted him, sexually trafficked him, did not pay him for his work on the album. It's a lot of allegations that I would have thought if Diddy, he would have made this go away like he did the Cassie thing. He would have got ahead of it, went ahead, cut the check, but that ain't what he doing. So now he's going to have, and this man is asking for a jury. So we may see this entire thing play out in a courtroom with people sitting there watching.
Who asking for a jury?
Lil Rod.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he wanted it. He wanted it on court TV.
He want that thing out. He's sending pictures.
He want that thing out. It's crazy.
He's sending pictures. He got evidence. He got screenshots, text messages. He's not playing.
You think he got screenshots and text
That's
messages?
what
Did
they
he
say.
say that?
That's what he's claiming.
That's what they're saying
But here's
in the
the
court
thing.
documents.
It's alleged.
Allegedly, right.
Here's the thing, though, Lil Rod. Now, with Cassie, this is totally different. Cassie was actually in a relationship with Diddy.
Yes.
Okay, Lil Rod. I looked at the 72-page document, and you said in the document that he grabbed you and fondled your booty hole. Okay, and I'm the video, and you the videographer. All I'm gonna say is this: if a man touch my booty hole, I'm not showing up at work the next day. That's all I'm saying.
Zach,
How did you keep coming back? Lil Rod, you have to answer that. Because at one point, is it abuse or at one point you like it? Which one is it? I'm just saying. You're the videographer. Somebody comes, touches you inappropriately.
Who said he the videographer?
That's what he
Yeah,
was.
that's what he was. He's a
the
videographer.
producer.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I think he. I don't know if he helped out on music. He's a videographer.
The lady said this man wanted to be paid for production of music.
Well, he's a videographer as well. Look it up. He's a videographer.
Lil
And
Rod's
if
a videographer.
somebody touch you as the videographer,
Or the producer.
because he said he was
Not somebody
First
else, Diddy.
First he said he was getting groped by Diddy and called it horseplay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
What y'all gonna do if Diddy grope y'all?
bro. I'm
Bro,
not.
what's
I know,
wrong with
I
you,
don't-
bro?
I don't know
But I'm
exactly
not-
what my exact response.
I ain't
would have
coming
been,
back,
but
bro.
I ain't coming back to shoot more content.
That's
tell
a
you
damn
that.
show.
I ain't coming back with my camera,
That's
all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
bro.
I'm somewhere
Especially
in the
if I
room
don't
like
want it.
It's Diddy, y'all.
I'm drinking in
give
the
a
dark.
damn.
I'm drinking in the dark for hours.
Damn, you on your Wendy Williams?
Yeah, I'm on my. I'm just saying.
It's too
That'll
soon,
make you
Tom.
drink in the room for hours.
It's too soon.
Yeah,
Like what the? No,
you don't show up to work the next day with your camera.
no, you don't. Hey, you
That's
ready to
all
shoot
I'm
some more?
saying. Yeah, I'm back, Diddy. Y'all. Don't worry about what you did to me yesterday. It's cool.
What?
Oh my God.
What?
Some stuff ain't cool.
Oh God.
All I'm gonna say.
What's
That's
wrong
all
with
I'm
y'all?
saying is like, bro.
Yeah.
You've been working for Diddy for years, and you've said all of this was going on. You didn't stop? You kept showing up? When did you stop? And what made you stop? Because now it's like, they're saying, Diddy's defense is saying, hey, you asked us for $30 million. And this is an extortion for money. So did y'all stop working, or did you not get paid the money that you thought? And he was like, okay, now I'm going to bring these allegations out?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of gray areas with it because you don't want to feel insensitive to the victim, right? But it's kind of like the same
The
thing
alleged
with
victim.
like Columbus Short. You look at this, you like, hey, do I feel bad because you were victimized? Do I feel bad, or do I look at it like this thing happened so long ago and now you bringing it up? But abuse victims, which I do know a few that it comes out when it comes out.
Right.
It comes out when it comes out. So
I guess what I'm saying is just
that's where the tricky part gets.
It's different for me when I think about it when it's a man. and then it's a man doing the.
I think abuse is abuse. I think abuse is abuse.
If
You
you
think
were
about
in
it. You think about it when the kids, when they had those things with that go on with
I just
with
think
an adult or.
It's different when you're in a relationship and you're a man. I mean, okay, what I'm trying to say, when you're in a relationship and it's a woman, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a different, like,
Nah. I think abuse is
no,
abuse.
you give it, it's a different relationship. Think about this. If I'm in a for example, if I'm in a relationship with KeKe, right? We have it's a different type of trust that has come between us for us to allow to want to be with each other. So if something weird happened, you know what I'm saying, you can see like, oh, I see where the gray area came. It's like, making this person happy, this and that. But when you're a man and I'm there to shoot content and this is my job.
Right.
And your employer.
Okay, I know.
You see what I'm saying? It's a different type of like.
But I still think
I'm not coming back, bro.
Exactly.
Now I'm not. Now, if you're saying why did it take them so long, I can see why it would take somebody so long to say something because you probably think nobody's gonna believe you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Or
that's what I mean.
Or this. You know what I'm saying? Or you think, oh, I'm not gonna get paid, or this or that. But you kept showing up shooting for years.
Yeah, I can't. That's the part, KeKe, that gets. That's where it gets crazy. I get it. Abuse is abuse. I know what you're about to say. Just to give you another play the devil's advocate on this, but it's still the fact of you got that face on.
What?
No, that I know that face. But anyway, is that that face scared me? So go talk.
What?
go ahead. Go ahead and talk.
All I was gonna say was even if I'm gay or bisexual and Diddy does that to me, I could see why a person would show up the next day.
Oh, I can't.
Because guess what?
You said if you are gay or bisexual, or if you ain't.
Because even if I'm a man and I'm either gay or bisexual, and so I may not mind, but it's Diddy. And what I think y'all not taking into consideration is the level of influence somebody of his stature carries.
Ain't nobody influence nothing with my booty hole.
You don't, baby.
Ain't no influence on this booty hole.
All of Hollywood booty hole has been played with by people of influence. Allegedly of influence and status. So let's not act like that's
but they're not
a real
going
thing.
back.
Don't say you're not
they not suing either.
I don't want to disrespect them in this room, but it's some people that you will let get away with some things if they promise you other things. So we cannot just say
that's okay. I'll take that. I'll take that.
That's the truth.
I'm gonna tell no. I'm gonna tell you this, and I don't like this. I don't like this. I told y'all that story. It was a situation where me and Shaq and that dude said something to us, and we was like, oh, this is the moment.
Right.
This is the moment. I'm gone. And I didn't move to New York.
Yeah, see?
I didn't move to New York.
Somebody moved.
Somebody did, but
somebody did move. But what I'm trying to say then is if you did move, you can't turn around and then sue.
Yes, I can.
That's the wild thing to me is
you can.
Because at that point you consented.
You can.
Does that make sense?
I don't know about that. That was fair.
I'm saying at that point you consented.
No, I'm not consenting. You know what I'm consenting to? I'm taking this in my mind in this moment as a victim. I'm taking this sacrifice because I feel like this person holds all the power to my future. So I'm going to make this decision because I feel like it's going to get me somewhere. I feel what you're saying. I absolutely, and that's what you're saying is logical and what you're saying is factual. However, there are plenty of women that have sued Harvey Weinstein after they starred in a movie. You let him do whatever he did to you
because he didn't give him any more movies.
It could be a plethora of things, but that don't make him not a sexual predator.
It does.
No, yeah,
it
like
does.
You're like because I fondled you and you let me do it. I'm still a creep. So I could still at any moment you can sue me. At any moment you can call the police on me.
That's true.
I get that. But as a man,
yes.
I keep saying I think of it different. Like you said, if Harvey Weinstein was doing that to women, I see that.
But men get assaulted too.
Yeah.
Okay.
We know how you treated Christian Keys on this podcast. We know that you don't have any sympathy for
grown ass men showing up for grown ass men, letting them touch on them. Nope, don't.
You don't have no sympathy.
There it is. I don't. We get to the root of it. Shut your grown ass up. That's what I got a problem with.
Maybe that's what it is.
That's what it is. Like, you have
You're
no
not a child.
sympathy.
You're not a child. You're not a woman. You a grown ass dude.
Yes, this is
You
true.
lift weights and everything. And you just gonna keep going back to the dude. Nigga,
Yes.
beat his ass, smack him.
No.
That was nasty. You lift weights. What was the sound you made? He said you lift weights.
Y'all grown men.
That's how you know you don't lift weights, because ain't nobody making that sound. Zach, I understand. I do, but I'm just saying, in the courts, that, hey, you assault me, and I don't care if I let you get away with it for 20 years. If I wake up on day 21, I can sue you.
It's nasty work.
It's very nasty work, but Lil Rod is shaking the table.
That is interesting. Oh my gosh! Wow, that was
grown-ass
they,
man.
they said that
Going
Young
back.
Miami was in the paperwork too.
Yeah, her cousin allegedly, he said, did something to him.
Damn.
Our male cousin or girl cousin?
I think it was a man.
Damn. Lil Rod just got abused. That's terrible,
And
man.
he from Chicago, I think. Rodney Jones is
Oh,
his
damn.
government name.
All right.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's
Need to
move.
get him on the pod.
Lil Rod.
After you done talked about his booty hole, you
Lil Rod definitely not gonna come on this pod.
You gotta ask him.
Now you go.
think he
I gotta ask you, Rod, why'd you go back? I'm not saying it ain't true. I just want to know why'd you go back?
I just can't believe
And then he might give me a real answer, like, bro, I felt like shit. This is my only chance of all.
Yep, forced him into take drug.
All right, man. Let's get to this question. Come in.
Okay.
Stop. Let's get to
Only
this.
place I think grown men get forced to do stuff they don't want to do is in jail.
Mm.
And you know why? Because you can't go home.
Okay. All my male sexual assault victims, I sympathize for you. I have sympathy for you.
All right, man. Last topic for the pod. Let's go ahead and get to this one. Russell Wilson says he knew raising little Future would be his responsibility when he met him. Oh my God. Oh, I want to hear this. I got to hear this. I got to hear. This triggered me when I read.
Really?
It triggered me, man. I want to punch Russell Wilson in the face, and I like Russell Wilson, but I feel that Russell Wilson. You hear stuff about him. You hear how some of his teammates feel, and say this is a look into some bull, right here. This is some bull.
What? Why?
Do you want me to go?
Please. I would love to hear your take on this.
I think his dumb ass need to shut up. Because at the end of the day, I want to let all of the stepfathers know. Good stepfathers, bad stepfathers, whatever the stepfathers know, you can't stop DNA. There's the first thing. As we see, shout out 23andMe. Shout them out. You going to be who you going to be, and it's because of Baby Future and Future and Sierra.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what a real dude would say, hey, man, I was going, when I met Baby Future, I just wanted to be there for him, and I'm going to try to be there whenever his dad's not around. I'm going to make sure he know he loved. A real dude he's going to say things that in support of the other guy. He's not going to try to act like the other guy does not exist because it's not right. And that was the thing. When I always said it, it's already a messed up situation when your baby mama moves on and starts dating and starts being with other people and then eventually gets married. It's already a nasty situation. Why turn this nasty, uncomfortable situation more nasty? Why not be a real dude about it and be like, holla at it. It's two sides to every story.
Right. That is
Sierra's side, Future side, and there's the truth. You can't just be believing what your girl talking about, bro. You got to be able to look at both sides. That's all I'm saying. And to say something like that is a slap in the face to Future. Open slap. It's an open hand slap to the face. And honestly, I hope Future puts his ass in a verse.
He did, right?
No, I hope we get him good. He gotta get his lick back. Future, you got to get your lick back, bro. This crazy. This crazy work to say, bro.
Wow.
Nah, I'm done.
Okay.
I was triggered.
I don't see the issue here. I really don't see the issue here.
Okay.
Okay. And first of all, Russell might have been getting his lick back because Future put him in a song and he wasn't bothering nobody. So this might be his lick back.
Okay.
But did he lie? Is where I always like to start. Is there a lie in front of us? Okay. When the man said when he met baby Future, he was in a relationship with Sierra, he knew that being his stepfather would be his responsibility. Which means I'm ready to commit to your mother and I'm ready to take on any responsibility that comes with her. How can you be mad at a man for wanting to do that? What you should be questioning is, why is your father so absent in your life that there's enough room for this man to come in and feel like he has the audacity and the right to say the things that he's saying? Because he's not just waking up feeling the opportunity for him to be a father to this child is there because clearly there's a void somewhere.
Wow.
So you want me to jump in there?
I would love for you to respond.
You want to go, Zach, before I jump in?
Before you jump in.
Okay,
Yes.
go
I
ahead,
want to go
Zach.
before y'all jump in.
Oh, that's how I know he's serious. He talk quiet.
Yeah, he gets really quiet.
Let me
I don't
tell
know
you
where I
something.
started
Yeah,
whispering.
because-
I want to talk to y'all for a minute.
Because I love this debate right here.
Yes.
I do love it. But what I'm gonna do right now is ride the fence.
Oh, we knew that.
I'm gonna ride. I'm about to ride the fence.
Oh, you told us something we didn't know?
You could have just
Yeah,
let
yeah.
Tone go. 'Cause
Yeah.
why are we doing this? What?
No, because Russell Wilson is wild for saying that to him. For saying I'm gonna step, like he said, I knew I had to take care of him. I knew that. No, he was taking. That was a shot at Future. Okay, that was a big shot. But at the same time, Future should be doing so much, especially by this time of his son's life, that everybody else should be able to be like, Russell, why you say that? You sound stupid. Future be with his son all the time. You ain't doing nothing. Future shouldn't even have to have a conversation. You know what I'm saying? It should be. We should already see that. You know. He's not the first parent to be, you know what I'm saying, people to be separated, and you see celebrities in they child life all the time. We should be looking, Future should be in baby Future's life so much, or we should see it so much. The fact that Russell's saying that, everybody else should be like, Russell, that was a cornball move right there.
So you agree
That
with
man
me?
be
I
in
mean,
his
but
move.
no.
So you agree with me?
No, so I'm saying this is that maybe Future's like I was. He doesn't want to show the world when he with his son. He was with his son.
Right.
So maybe he's not taking pictures and having somebody video him throwing the
That's
ball
true.
all the time. Maybe Future just like, yo, I'm with my mans. I'm with my son, and this ain't for everybody.
Right.
Because this is what I would do. I mean, because you get weirdos. You would have weirdos. I just got comfortable within the last year, and our kids are all double-digit age. I just got comfortable in the last year of putting my kids on social media.
Right.
Because I did not like you. How many people didn't even know Trinity even had a daddy?
Yeah.
And I've been in her life the whole rip.
Well, this is, I would say, but Future has put his kids on social media.
But you don't see him when he's spending time with them. He's not
don't.
like so Russell Wilson. We've seen Russell with baby Future throwing the ball. We've seen him playing catch. We've seen him in these moments. Somebody's filming that. Future probably don't want that. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know. But my thing is this: when people say he's stepping up and being a responsible man, being with baby Future, with Sierra, sis, any dude got brains between his ears knows that she got a shorty. He got she come with it. That's what comes with it. That's fries. That's fries on the side. You know, you can't act like, oh, well, you got this. I love you, but I really don't rock with your kid. That relationship's not working out.
Right.
That ain't working out. So any man knows when he knows a woman has a kid and he's making that choice to be involved with her, he knows that he's going to have a responsibility to stand in the gap when that man's not going to be around. Now, Future, the gap's going to be bigger than a regular dude. He is a artist.
Yes.
He is an artist. So I always felt it was unfair because we all know we busy. I can't even imagine what a rap star has to deal with. Not to mention, he's got to take time and get in whatever mind frame he's got to be in to make music. And the type of music that Future makes, is that type of music conducive to say, hey, I'm gonna bring baby Future with me and sit in the studio while I'm in my creating mode? Probably not. I got tours going on. Probably not. That's the thing. Like, I think sometimes people get held accountable for that type of situation when it's just really how life works. And I think Russell saying that is an open. It's just like, bro. Look. I'm dealing with a stepfather situation. He a real dude. Real dude. Like, he already know it's uncomfortable, but make it cool as hell. Like, it ain't no shots. But I also dealt with a stepfather situation where every time I talk to the goofy, he always trying to throw little shots. And I just let it slide. And yeah, I called him a goofy. And he had to figure out who I'm talking to. But this one is super cool. It's super cool. Fire, like, man, we just went and watched the basketball game. Then there's another one that every time I talk to him, he try to throw a little goofy shot in there, a little goofy little saying, and I'm like, I really could just like son you.
Right.
I really could son you. But I just don't, I choose not to because I don't want to be involved with that type of energy. But there's ways to handle it. And I've also been a stepfather myself. And I listened to what she was saying. But I also knew that it was another side of the story. And I wasn't going to never play buddy like that. I done dated women with kids. And they were like, yeah, you know, you could be over here. You could do. No, I'm not finna be over here. You let that man come pick up his kids. I'll come see you. I'll come get you after he leave. I'll come get him. We not getting ready to make, because we don't even know if we going to make it. There are people that get like, bro, there's people getting killed over hanging out with people's family, like they baby mamas and with their kids. There's people dying over that. Like you gotta as a man, you got to know. You can't do no sucker stuff. KeKe, you look like you about to say something crazy.
I don't have nothing crazy to say. You're very passionate about this topic, and I understand why, but you're not an absentee father. So whatever I'm saying is not.
But I've been accused of being.
What were you at the time?
Well, I mean, damn, I was working a lot.
I understand.
Like,
I understand there's an excuse that we all can use for everything. But the fact of the matter to a child is, were you there or not? They don't care about none of this that we got going on. That's why I don't have kids right now. Like, I would be a horrible mother. I got a dog at home. He neglected. Like, I would just be a horrible parent, and I know that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And we have to own in those times when we are and give props to the people who are stepping into the roles that we're not able to fulfill at the time.
Exactly.
And when the children get older, they will understand that my father was busy building an empire for me to be able to feed my children off of. That's why he wasn't there.
Exactly.
But in the moment, they don't care about that.
No, I get
They
that.
care about who is present and who is there.
I get that.
I don't understand why men have so much smoke for Russell Wilson for being a good father and a great husband to somebody. I don't understand why y'all mad
I
about
guess
that.
because
Why are y'all mad?
I'm gonna tell you why
ahead.
people be mad. If people be mad, it's because of the extraness that he does that it's almost like to try to lift his profile the way he look up and diminish the father. So it's
or is he just telling the truth of the fact of the matter?
Well, that may be the truth, but
Yeah.
but it's too much credit given on that end, because I've been a stepfather. But you get extra points for doing what you was gonna do anyway. Yeah, you know, they'll say things like, "Oh, I see your kid more than you." Well, you have to go home, and he lives in your house. So
Right.
why are you getting so much credit for going home? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That doesn't mean you're actively doing.
That's different.
That doesn't
yes.
mean you're actively doing anything. Okay. Oh, look at him throwing a football with. Okay, you literally had a game that day, and your wife took the kids to the game where you didn't do anything out of your normal realm. Now, meanwhile, the father has to do things outside of his normal realm of his life to even be there in any moment is an extra move. So what I'm trying to say is, so when you try to post and sub dudes and be like, I'm doing this and I knew it was, that's lame, bro, because you know you with her. You're with her. You're literally with her every day. That's your wife. And she's with her kids. Okay?
Yes.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So
Like, you don't get no credit for going home. You don't get no
but
credit.
They do. You take credit for going home.
'Cause if
You just going to your house.
Yeah, and if you
All
don't
the
do
deadbeat
this,
daddies
if you
finna run
don't
with
do
that.
this, if you don't do none of this, Sierra out. If you treat baby Future like he ain't nothing, and you just want to just be with Future, be with Sierra, she out. And you know that. And for him, We saw what he was married to beforehand. Sierra is 1,000% an upgrade.
Yes.
1,000%. So he like, yo, I ain't never had nothing like this. This Atlanta badass chick, I ain't never had this before.
Yes.
Whatever you say, mama,
No.
let's rock.
Let me field trips out of paid focus. Mama was bad. Where you want to go, little man?
Yeah. Wow, man, go ahead and get
little
get
man.
us. Here, man, look.
Hey,
you
little
know,
man.
here, go and take that. You
Yeah.
go ball at the museum store. Like you got like, but it's
Y'all
because mama thick.
hate Russell. Y'all hate Russell
I don't hate- I
because
don't
it's not
hate- I
many
hate him just
flaws
being- I
there.
hate him not
It's
being
not
him.
many flaws, and I understand. People don't like when they can't find a flaw.
No,
Y'all mad at this man
he
being a
being-
great
he being
stepfather
That's
and
corny.
a great
He
husband.
being corny.
How
That's
is he being corny for saying, God told me that this would be my responsibility? It is.
Let me
When
tell you
y'all-
something.
That's not the quote,
I would
KeKe.
lose my
I'm
mind.
reading it.
I would
I'm
lose
reading
my
it.
mind if a grown man was in front of a TV telling the world that my son was his responsibility. Boy, if you don't shut up talking
Is he
to me.
not? Let me tell you how you can.
He
Are
knew
you
that he would be
crazy?
his responsibility. Again, KeKe, what we're saying is this, is that when and you don't have kids.
No.
So when you have kids, you done created something, and then
Yes.
somebody else takes credit for it, it's weird. It's like anybody, it's like if I would never let, and any girlfriend I've had, they know I had kids, and they've been around them, I would never let, and it's some sucker dudes that let they girlfriend get into it with their baby mama. That's sucker. I'm not finna let my girlfriend get into it, the mother of my kids. Now, if the mother of my kids about to attack me and she trying to help me, yeah, fine. But I'm not gonna let you just try to troll her, take pictures with the baby in a hand, do all the little weird stuff. I'm not doing that, man. And my kids been out with my girlfriend before. Been
Yes.
out. And we ain't taking no family pictures or none of that stuff because I wanted them to get used to, and their mamas to get used to this situation.
Right.
Hey, I want to ease you into this.
But-
I want to ease you into this. I'm not going. It's just
Sierra
weird.
and Russell are married. That is his stepfather.
Yeah.
And guess what? If I'm at home taking care of your child, and as you say, just going home, and I'm raising your son, and he's getting to the age where he's a preteen, and he turns on the radio and hears your ignorant ass dissing me in a song, you think when I get in front of an interview, I'm going to talk highly of you? I'm going to speak you up when you're probably not doing your job because of all of the list of excuses you just gave him? He's working. He's in the studio. He's not making songs for kids. He da-da-da-da. You got 100,001 excuses. But I'm the one on the field doing the work with your child. But you're in the studio dissing me in a song. You absolutely right. I'm not going to talk highly on your sick ass, because why would you say that?
But who started it?
What did I start? By raising your child?
No, who started it?
Who started?
Remember,
Russell
they was
ain't
just-
got no diss record.
They was just dating. They was
Russell
just
ain't got no
dating.
diss
They was just
No,
dating.
Sierra started it.
Sierra started
Okay,
it. They
not
were just
Russell.
dating.
Not
She
Russell.
was dating, and then Russell should have told, but you gotta be a man. Don't stop
I'm being a
nobody from being a
man.
man.
I'm teaching your
Hey,
son how to tie
take that
shoes.
jersey off that man.
I'm teaching your
Why
son-
she go to that game with that that man name on the back
What's
of his
wrong
son,
with
baby?
that?
No.
What?
You, Russell, you supposed to tell Sierra, take that jersey off him.
Woo!
I got a Seahawks jersey for him.
The
I got a
hurt baby
Seahawks
daddies.
shirt for him.
They
A
gonna be-
t-shirt.
woo.
Boom. We not finna have a whole nother man's name that you just started dating on my baby
And
son's
post it.
back.
That's her
and
husband.
Post it.
Not at the
they
time,
wasn't
they
at
weren't.
that time.
It is, though.
No, it wasn't at the time.
He's been consistently.
No, it don't
He's
matter.
been consistently in his life.
No, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. At that time, that's what causes. You got to remember, there's a cause. There is a spark that starts the BS.
Yes.
If you handle certain situations right, it could work out. Like I said, I'm in a very cool stepfather situation. Very cool. And it's like, bro, like it's ways to handle it. And I'm gonna tell you, it's because of him saying, I'm a real dude.
Yes.
No matter what you and her got going on, me and you gonna have an understanding, and I get it. And it's just how you got to do stuff. You got, at some point, you got to be a real dude. You got to be a man. And that's why I say, KeKe, you know how women deal with each other. Hey, men got a rules. You got to rock how men rock. Or
Right.
you gonna get called to the carpet. If you doing something fugazi, real men gonna say, hey, bro, that ain't how you handle that, bro.
So y'all are convinced that Future is an active father in Future's
No,
life?
I'm not.
No, it's not about. I guess what I'm trying to say is not about it being an active
Yeah,
father.
it is about that.
No, it's
No, it's
no,
not.
Because what I'm trying to say,
Then
no,
I can
being
understand
but-
why Russell owes him all this respect.
No, KeKe,
but
being
I don't
a real
owe
nigga,
a deadbeat a
being
damn
a real
thing.
nigga just
I don't
in you.
owe a deadbeat a damn thing. I don't care what you doing.
I'm not
if
gonna
you are
disrespect
a
that man.
deadbeat
KeKe.
dad, then I'm just saying, not Future, any man.
Any
If
deadbeat.
you-
I still wouldn't disrespect a
If
deadbeat
you
man.
are a deadbeat dad, as the stepfather, I don't owe you nothing. You owe me because I'm doing your responsibility and mine.
I
Nah,
get that, but I
disrespect-
can't.
I wouldn't disrespect. I
owe a
wouldn't disrespect
deadbeat
nobody.
nothing.
I guess what I'm trying to say is it's rules to life that you live by regardless of other people's actions. I don't respond to every... People do lame stuff all the time. That don't mean you respond with the lame action. I'm still going to keep it like... What
Being
I'm saying
lame and a
is-
deadbeat is two different things.
No, it's just what I'm
A
trying to
deadbeat
say.
father is
Being a deadbeat father is a terrible thing. I'm not
Yes.
saying it's right, but I do understand how
any
it happens.
deadbeat parent.
But
There's
what
mothers too.
I understand how it happens.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but what I'm trying, what I'm trying to,
You gonna make him say something crazy, KeKe. You gonna make this man clean his closet out, KeKe.
I done, people done had thoughts. I didn't see how people be like, you know what? I just started a new family. The hell with you.
Wow. Oh wow.
I definitely. You definitely
Every man who been through it
want to be a Brad McKnight.
Wanna
No,
just
Key,
go-
they look at Brad McKnight like
he had the courage.
Deadbeat
To do
dad,
what another
stick
man
up.
could. You know, Brian McKnight, I ain't had a heart like you. But
Crazy.
I get it. It ain't right. But I understand.
It ain't right. It ain't right. And I'm not gonna let y'all sit up here and do
But
that.
what I'm trying to...
I'm not gonna let y'all do that.
But what I'm trying to...
This man finna choke to death.
What I'm trying to say
he
is
said he
it's certain rules to life. Like, okay, for example, a
Yes.
rule of life is like this, KeKe.
Yes.
Okay, under no circumstances should you hit a woman.
Right.
That's just a rule.
That's a rule.
Okay. Now, should a woman bust you upside the head with a brick?
No.
Catch you cheating, all that stuff, da da da.
No.
But at the end of the day, the rule is it's no reason for you to put your hands on that woman,
Right.
regardless of the situation.
No, she shouldn't hit you.
She shouldn't.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that it's okay to hit people.
Right.
But guess what? You smack her upside the head, you in the wrong.
Well, if she hits you, I grew up with brothers. I believe if a woman don't hit me and I won't hit you. If you hit me, I'm gonna knock your ass out.
And
I
that's
believe
that's
that.
a perspective too.
Yes.
That's a perspective.
That's
too.
a hot take.
And that's a very hot take. And
I ain't got no words
touching
for
that.
that. I ain't got no word for it.
Let
No,
me tell you
y'all
that.
can't agree with me on that.
I ain't
can
touching
say
that.
I can say that.
touching that.
I can say that, but ladies, I
for
say
that.
this all the time. Stop putting y'all hands on men. Stop putting y'all hands. That's not cute. That's not smart.
Well, now that I know that, you probably won't agree with my point.
I probably
so I'm
won't.
just going to leave that right here. Because if you're not,
you hit me.
if you and women get knocked upside the head, you probably don't give a damn about Russell saying whatever the hell he want to say. So I get it.
Right, yeah. Anyway, we're
Everybody
gonna get to
keep their
final
hands to
thoughts.
themselves.
Final thoughts before we get canceled. And KeKe,
I know.
KeKe, we got the. What I'm realizing, what I'm realizing, because me and you are so wishy washy,
Yes, y'all are.
that we have to save KeKe from herself. In order for this show to keep going, we got to cut KeKe the hell off.
You right.
Or we get canceled.
I ain't see nothing wrong with it.
Right. What you mean? I'm like, what? Lady,
I'm sorry. Just don't hit
She a
me and I
feminist
won't
and a
hit you.
gangster.
At the same time.
At the same time, it's the weirdest
It's a
thing.
feminist raised by brothers.
That's what it is.
That's what she is. It's that combination.
That's it.
Yes.
That's exactly it.
She pro-woman,
Yes.
but she get it too.
When y'all do my documentary, can y'all please have Zach say that? That is literally how you describe me. I am pro woman, but I get it.
I get it.
Facts, yes.
Oh my gosh. Final thoughts, KeKe.
Final thought. Shout out to 23andMe again. I cannot wait to take this test. And Pod Fam, I love y'all. Even when y'all mad at me for going that tone, but I don't care. Except for Mama Kapone. I'm sorry. I don't want ever no smoke with you, Miss Ma'am. I love you.
I was like,
She
wow.
was under there.
Baby, she said I would know. I said, oh, let me get on here. And I ain't responding to nobody else under there. I'm like, so yes, I love y'all. I love the Pod Fam, and I appreciate y'all running it up.
Oh God.
Oh,
Zach,
man.
Boog, final thoughts.
Look forward to hearing.
My bad. I'm sorry. The music.
Look
popped
forward
in.
to doing this 23andMe, man, and I can't wait to prove you guys that I am from somewhere else other than Africa. I guarantee I have some other
Yes.
places
Gary.
other than Africa and Gary.
I'm going.
in my 23andMe.
I'm betting. That's got to be a side bet, though.
We can
KeKe.
side bet it.
That's got to be a side. I
Yes.
don't believe he's got an ounce of anything else
But Africa.
but African. Maybe Dominican.
Or
gonna be-
Italian. He might have
Maybe
a little
Dominican.
Italian.
No, don't try to start. No, no.
Yeah, if you, but I
don't
want to let
bag
you know,
up.
if any one of
Don't bag
y'all
up.
have any Latin or Hispanic descent in your family, oh my God. And I have none. If y'all have more than me, it's
Then
It's
we
up.
gonna know something wrong with the test.
I'm gonna be like, look, that's it. I'm gonna start bringing I got a bunch of brothers that speak Spanish. I'm gonna bring them right in here. I'm like, bro, can you translate what these people saying sometimes?
That's funny.
That is hilarious.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Okay. Final thoughts, man. 23andMe, y'all are solid for this, man.
Yes.
Thank you again for the test. Pod fam, we're gonna find out exactly in a few weeks who and how much of anything is in any of us, which sounds a little palsy, but
Wow.
we'll be finding out. But until then, man, you know what it is. What more can we say?